live from Antigua, Guatemala. It is Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, and it's been a fantastic day, and it's only 2 p.m. So this is live, so if you want, you can call me at plus 502 5531 8892. Comment on what I'm calling just a lucky day. I don't know if my life is just blessed or being kind is paying off in fantastic ways. I have no clue, but let me tell you what happened today. So yesterday, I met a guy, and he was telling me about there's an event at Cordova, no, Cordova Trails, let's call it. I can't even remember. And I've been there twice before for events, and so I thought I'd show up, volunteer, and meet a lot of new people and get some new ambassadors. So I decided I'd probably leave. He said he's going to be there at 5 in the morning. I figured I'd get there at 6. It'd be pretty cool. So I think I left here at 6 because I had some things to do. And it's still almost dark, but I figured I'd catch a bus there because it's about 5 miles, let's say. Any rate, so I start walking, and it's too early for buses. I didn't know that. So I decided to hitchhike. As you might know, I hitchhiked around the world at 17, and I've done a lot of hitchhiking in my day. So I hitchhiked. 5 minutes later, a couple picks me up, doctors. They became my new ambassadors of kindness. Got it completely. It was a fantastic ride. Got to Cordova. I think it's Cordova or Cordova Trails. It'll be in the description here. Huge crowd. It's a 5K and 10K run for Las Flores, and fundraiser. So those kind of events are great for the three commitments because you're running in these, you're getting exercise, you're enjoying it, having fun for yourself. You're supporting a cause, so you're helping other people. And if you don't litter along the way, you're being kind to Mother Earth. At any rate, I made some new ambassadors. I got some new pledges on video. I did a few videos. Obi, the young lady, student, language student, she was fantastic. And I interviewed her. So there's lots of videos today I posted already. At any rate, so I spent a couple hours there, and I decided to leave and go to the park, just because that's where I usually go, Central Park. I never know what's going on in the city. And so I ran into three people on the outside of the trails, and they looked very nice. So I gave them all a sticker, be kind sticker. One guy spoke a little English, and then they move on. I said hello, blah blah blah. Did a little hitchhiking, no right. But then I see them up ahead at what looks like a bus stop. So I said, oh, this is probably a bus stop. So I walk up there and I asked them if it was a bus stop in my best Spanish, and they said no. Well, yes, but come with us in our Uber. So they gave me a ride in their Uber to the park, 1 block away from the park. So I had to walk a whole block to Central Park, and I noticed there's a huge event going on. Now I used to follow the Tour de France, which is a big cycling event. This was as big a one as I think Antigua puts on. The whole fourth calle was lined with guardrails because it was the finish line. Central Park was the finish line. I taped a band. What was called Grupo something. It doesn't really matter. They were very good, and the girl was really cute, and so I videotaped that. Videotaped the crowd. I tried to catch as much action as I could, and that was a lot of fun. So then I decided to go home, and then I realized I needed to still do some shopping. So I went back there, and I wasn't gonna even go near there because I know it was crazy. It was so many people, but I decided to do it, and then I'm glad I did because the race had finished. And it's like a Tour de France. I mean, there was trucks with bikes everywhere. Thousands of people. I made another video walking through a crowd that was shoulder to shoulder. I don't know how I got through that crowd. You got to watch that video. It was amazing. So I videotaped the whole time walking through the crowd. They were giving a little contest on the stage. Some pretty girls were on stage. It was kind of fun. So that was another nice video. What else happened? Oh, then before I went down to the shopping, I got my shopping. I'm going to make chili tonight. I was introduced to a guy in Monaco, one of my favorite spots, and we're now going to work together in selling some incredible stuff. So I'm going to hold off on telling you all about that. But that was an amazing meeting. I've had some amazing people I've met this last week that have become ambassadors. It's just, I'm so excited to meet such fantastic people that get my mission, that get my philosophy, that get the three commitments, that understand the kindness pledge. And it's just, I mean, I'm in seventh heaven. And typically I'd have a cocktail because I'm feeling so good, but it is only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm just drinking some Fresca. Fresca is an amazing drink. I don't know if you know about it. It wasn't invented as a diet drink. It was just invented as a drink, a byproduct of Coca-Cola. It's got no calories. It's delicious. So it's literally the first diet drink, even though wasn't meant to be a diet drink. You know, Jose, ¿qué tal, mi amigo? Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. I finally met a neighbor that speaks English. That was kind of cool. There was something else I wanted to say. You gotta check out the videos I did today. Really pretty cool. Just a lot of great, fantastic ambassadors. It's been a fantastic day. What can I tell you? Every day should be like that. And I think the moral of the story of today is if you do kind things. I didn't expect a ride from those people. It was the last thing on my mind. I gave them all a sticker because the 2 girls were pretty and the guy was cool. Because I like giving out stickers. They say, be kind, be fantastic. And then 5 minutes later, they give me a ride to the park. I was going to take a bus. I mean, a bus is going to cost me 5 quetzal, which is not even $1. It's not the cost. It's just when you do kind things happen. So I'm on a mission to spread kindness, and it's paying off just meeting the most kind people, the most fantastic people. And I encourage you to do the same. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to all others. Be kind to Mother Nature, and watch the results. It's fantastic. It really is. So I'm going to spin it around. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention is at the market, I bought a carrot. Look at the size of that thing. That is one big carrot. And I've been making chow mein, and I julienne the carrot with onions. And one time I did it with meat, and another time I'm going to do it with shrimp. And it's just delicious. So I've been making chow mein lately. Well, check out on my podcast, The Complete Guide to Happiness. Every episode, I have a fantastic person. Not this Monday, but next Monday, got John Paul DeJoria, the billionaire, philanthropist, humanitarian, famous guy that I interviewed. He's pretty cool. So I'm having the greatest interviews on my podcast. You got to check that out. And I planted some carrots. I kind of hope that my carrots come out like this. That would be kind of amazing. Because when you plant a garden, you accomplish all 3 commitments to kindness. You're getting exercise, so that's good for you, and it's to grow something. It's mental stimulation, that's good for you. And then if you give the fruit away or you share it with other people, that's being kind to others. And by growing up fruit and vegetables, you're being kind to Mother Earth, because you don't have to go to the market and contribute to the mass production of everything. So every little bit helps. I know you probably don't think turning off the water when you're brushing your teeth is going to make a big difference in the world, but if everybody did it, it would make a big difference. It's like a lot of people say my vote doesn't count. Well, it's only one vote, but they add up to 50 million votes, so they count. What else do I want to say? Well, I think that's it for the day. And then I met not met Marvin. I ran into a guy that's probably one of my older ambassadors, and he didn't yell Dr. Fantastic. He yelled out, "Be nice," or no, he yelled out, "Be kind," because that's how he remembered me. Be kind. And he introduced me to the guy who won the race, the Colombian. So hopefully I'll interview him for the show. Definitely going to interview the guy from Monaco, not Lionel. That's going to be an amazing. You're going to want to watch that episode because you'll see things that you've never seen before, that most people in the world have never seen before. It's going to be a remarkable interview. So it's been a really eventful day, really fun. Let me spin the camera around to show you, if you haven't seen it before, my beautiful garden. I grow ivy here. There's signs. That's one of my sculptures there. This is, of course, my motivational spot. I paint rocks. These 2 ferns I transplanted. They're doing very well. I've trained ivy to protect my environment, to give me privacy. So this is like a privacy wall This was just a chain link fence. I think you might agree it looks much better now. I transplanted that little guy there. He's doing pretty well. This is one of my sculptures here. This is all tin cans. It's a mobile. It's a wind mobile, so that's kind of cool. This guy was some wire that was just laying at the park. I brought it home and made a man out of it. So that's just, it was, instead of trash, now it's a guy hanging out in my garden like a scarecrow. This was a palm tree right there, and that was a hole in the ground where I planted a stump, a piece of wood, and I grew all this ivy to get again to give me privacy in my. This is a condominium. This is a transplant as well. This little flower, there had no flowers when I transplanted it. Doing pretty well. I had some big melons that I grew here. There's a flower. And you can see all these are tin cans from the beers I've been drinking and sodas that bought them of the tin cans. So this is my little Shangri-La. Well, come here yesterday, day before yesterday, I made a video where a butterfly landed on my finger. You gotta check that out. That's pretty amazing because I'm one with nature now, I guess. Anyway, be kind to yourself, be kind to all others, be kind to Mother Earth, recycle, repurpose, become an eco-artist, grow a garden, love yourself, love others, love our Mother Earth, and please, if you haven't subscribed, like, share. Sharing is caring, caring is kindness, and make sure you check out my the complete guide to happiness, and I'll show you how to be happy. I interview my fantastic ambassadors of kindness. It's really pretty cool. Didn't get any calls today. That's okay. That's fine. I'm not used to getting calls, but I thought I'd go live and you can check out my day. Hope you had a fantastic day. I'm there for you. Call me anytime and have a fantastic weekend. Let me see, what do I do now? X out, I think. How do I stop this? I'm not real good at this stuff here. Let me see if I hit X there. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah, I think so.